The countdown has begun. Only 5 days remain until the highly anticipated reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2. With excitement building, fans are eager to see what Nintendo has in store for the next generation of gaming. The anticipation is especially strong after yesterday's Nintendo Direct, which, while offering some updates, left many wanting more. But that's because the real event is just around the corner. The Switch 2 is no longer a distant rumor, it's happening, and we are on the verge of seeing it come to life. Following the Direct, discussions immediately turned toward the upcoming console. While some were disappointed by the event, seeing it as lackluster or unnecessary, others recognized it for what it was: a brief update, a teaser of what's to come. The lack of a release date for Metroid Prime 4, for example, wasn't an oversight. Instead, it strongly suggests that Nintendo is saving it for the Switch 2 showcase. Many major first-party titles, such as Pokémon Legends, Rhythm Heaven Groove, and Tomodachi Life, were given vague release windows stretching into 2025 and 2026. Rather than being a letdown, this was likely a strategic move. Nintendo didn't need to give us a groundbreaking Direct yesterday, because the true moment of excitement is set for next week. And then, there's the pre-order buzz. Leaks from Best Buy Canada suggested that pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 would open on April 2nd, immediately following the next Direct. This sent fans into a frenzy, eager to secure their consoles before scalpers could swoop in. However, a new report from Insider Gaming, based on conversations with retailers, now states that pre-orders will actually open on April 9th. If true, this means Nintendo is planning a week-long build-up, ensuring that the announcement, marketing, and hype reach as many people as possible before pre-orders go live. The delay would allow Nintendo to roll out a full marketing campaign, including commercials and mainstream promotions, setting the stage for what could be one of their biggest console launches yet. Retailers are already preparing for an overwhelming demand, with expectations that Day 1 pre-orders will sell out almost immediately. Despite Nintendo's claim that they will flood the market with enough units to prevent scalping, history suggests otherwise. Whenever a major console is released, early demand always exceeds supply, leading to shortages and resale markups. While Nintendo may genuinely be trying to combat this issue, it's clear that getting a Switch 2 on launch day will still be a challenge. If you want to secure one, pre-ordering on April 9th will be crucial. Another interesting revelation comes from a leaked document shared with Insider Gaming, which indicates that US retailers expect their initial stock to be depleted on Day 1. This means that while new shipments will continue to arrive, those hoping to own the Switch 2 right away will need to act fast. Nintendo likely wants to create a sense of urgency while also ensuring a smooth transition from the original Switch to its successor. Adding to the excitement, rumors suggest that the Switch 2 will have an impressive lineup of third-party games, including Doom, The Dark Ages, Final Fantasy, and possibly even Halo. If true, this could attract a whole new audience to Nintendo's platform. Meanwhile, speculation is growing around the newly revealed C button. In the initial glimpses of the Switch 2, this button was mysteriously left blank, leading many to believe that Nintendo intentionally hid its function. Now, new promotional materials confirm the existence of the C button, though its purpose remains unknown. Could it stand for Connect, Chat, or something entirely unexpected? The fact that Nintendo chose to obscure it suggests it will play a significant role in the Switch 2's functionality. Given their secrecy, it's likely that next week's Direct will feature a dedicated segment explaining exactly what the C button does. But the Nintendo hype train isn't stopping there. Alongside all the Switch 2 buzz, Nintendo has also announced the release date for its upcoming Legend of Zelda live-action movie, March 26, 2027. Shigeru Miyamoto himself confirmed this news through the Nintendo Today app, marking a major step forward in Nintendo's expansion into film. Directed by Wes Ball, known for the Maze Runner series and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the movie will be Nintendo's first live-action adaptation since the infamous Super Mario Bros. Film of the 1990s. This time, however, the stakes are higher, and the company is betting big on translating The Legend of Zelda into a successful cinematic experience. Despite all of these major announcements, much of the conversation remains fixated on yesterday's Nintendo Direct. Some fans were disappointed, but it's important to remember that yesterday's event was never meant to be the main show. Nintendo had to make an appearance to reassure current Switch owners that new games are still coming, but the true excitement is reserved for next week's Direct. While some may see yesterday's event as underwhelming, it was simply setting the stage for what's to come. With the Switch 2 reveal now just days away, Anticipation is at an all-time high. April 2nd will bring the full unveiling, followed by pre-orders opening on April 9th. The launch itself is expected as early as May or June, meaning that in just a couple of months, gamers could be holding the next generation of Nintendo hardware in their hands. Whether it lives up to the hype remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, Nintendo is about to make a major move, and fans around the world are ready.